Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, are you ready? Some of you already know, but here it comes. And welcome to a Sunday stream. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, whatever time it is, whatever day it is. I hope the weekend is treating you well. And welcome to yet another stream where we will be getting into some BTA, continuing our campaign in the inner sphere. And I promise today, chat, we're going to get to the Spectre. We're going to get to what may or may not be the Disco Inferno 2.0. Time will tell. But the big news right off the bat, right here at the beginning of the stream, for those of you that may or may not have been paying attention. Yes, this is, in fact, the first of what will be many changes to come in the near future. We are now in the Office 2.0. And possibly, maybe, we will see in the long term, but I'm hoping that I have finally fixed the problem with the black screen flickering when I'm running stuff in the background. During all the testing that I have done this week, I have not had any flickering in the office, no matter what I was doing. Now, for some strange reason, I say that, you may notice, I'm having a little bit of a weird frame drop here with the 3D model, but again, this is Streamlabs. Then this is just Streamlabs. But at the same time, this is, in fact, the new 2.0 office. You could probably see there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff going on all over the place behind me. But good to see you guys. Glad to have you. Glad to see you on a Sunday. It's been a long week. There's been a lot going on, but I'm glad to be here with you guys. I'm glad to be spending some time with you here on the Bezos TV as we get ready to play some more BTA. But first, as far as continuing the conversation about updates, the 2.0 is dangerously close. The 2.0 avatar is dangerously close to completion. I am mostly finished with the model work and the rigging. I just need to get I need to get the model itself into Unity and then start doing the stuff that will allow me to use it as a 3D avatar. So we are dangerously close. I cannot tell you when it's going to happen. I cannot tell you when it's going to happen, but we are close. We are very, very close. And you guys, so I see some of you are already picking things out in the background. Yes, the background is full of references, all sorts of different references. And you may or may not see and understand all of them. But I promise every one of them is significant for one reason or another. But yeah, so the 2.0 model is very, very close. Is very, very close. When that happens, we will see maybe next week, maybe the week after, maybe even the week after that. I told you guys that I wanted to try to have the 2.0 model ready and running by the end of July. I don't think I'm going to make that. But I also said at the very latest I wanted to have the 2.0 going by the end of summer. So we're still on track for that. I don't know about you guys, but here in Texas, summer is still another 3 to 8 months, depending on, what the weather decides to do. So it could be a little bit. It could be a little bit. But in addition, I guess now, because we have the 2.0 office up and running and I can finally officially talk about this, I'm not going to talk about a lot of the specifics because I don't want the people in question to be necessarily harassed about it or anything like that. But I have broken with tradition and I have commissioned an artist to make some emotes for the channel. Now, I chose the artist not based on necessarily getting it done quickly. To be frank, I chose the artist based on the artist, and the artist is a very popular one. No, you cannot get a name. I'm not going to tell you who it is. You'll just have to wait. I promise, when the emotes are done and I actually have them posted to the channel, I will use the art accreditation feature so that the artist will get the credit. But at the same time, I don't want you to go bugging that person because they are a popular artist, especially for emotes, and they do have a pretty long waiting list. So I don't know how long it's going to take for the emotes to be done. They said it could be 3 months or more. And I'm okay with that. I'm absolutely okay with that because I wanted this specific artist for the emotes. So I will wait patiently, as will you, but there are more emotes on the way. Not many, to be fair, but that is also part of me trying to, use all of the support that you guys provide to improve the channel and improve the community here on Twitch. So just so's you know, I'm not just stuffing that money in my undergarments and hanging on to it. I'm not putting those dollars in the mattress. I'm trying to put that stuff back into the stream to make it better. But we will see. We will see how long it takes. I am in contact with the artist, and I will let you guys know once I know more. Aside from that, I think, at least as far as I'm concerned, the personal news, that's all I have. But of course, the other big news to talk about in the VTubing community is, I mean, we have to talk about VShojo. And the fact that it has essentially, well, at this point, has basically been rendered into the past tense. VShojo does not exist anymore for all intents and purposes. So for those of you that do not know what has happened with VShojo, you may at least be somewhat aware of basically all of their talent abandoning them over the course of this week. And specifically Iron Mouse was, I don't want to say the catalyst, but she was most closely tied to all of the stuff that led to VShojo burning down and everybody leaving. So for those of you that have been wondering what's going on, again, many people have said it more eloquently than I have, but of course we do. I mean, I would be remiss as a VTuber to not talk about, the VShojo situation and the fact that essentially the agency, I hesitate to use the word embezzlement because that's not exactly what it was, but that's essentially what it was. They essentially had accepted a bunch of money that was meant for charity and then did not give that money to charity because apparently they were very much in debt. It's a very long and complicated saga that I personally don't know all the details of. But they kept the talent in the dark for a long time. A lot of them were not getting paid for a significant amount of time. And that includes Iron Mouse, that includes Zentrea, that includes Mint, that includes Giga. I mean, we're talking about everybody in the agency from top to bottom. Like, they were not getting paid for the work they were doing. They were not getting clear, transparent information about the money that they were donating to charity and other things. And so it's a very, very messy situation. It's very, very sad. I feel really bad for those girls because, again, a lot of them are refugees from other agencies, like K-Sun, who, if you don't know, in a past life may or may not have possibly been related to the Dragon of Dojima. You have Iron Mouse herself, you have Giga, it's a long story. But suffice to say, I feel really bad for the girls, but thankfully the community, not just their communities, but the VTubing community in general came out with massive support, donated over $1 million to the charity that V Shoujo fucked over. Like the charity and the God, I can't remember the name now. But the charity that Iron Mouse was trying to donate to and that they were trying to contribute to, the charity that did not get its money, they went in and raised over $1 million in the span of less than a week. And some of the biggest names in the VTubing community were out there throwing money at this. It is, there you go, the Immune Deficiency Foundation. Apologies, I got a lot on my mind, so it slipped my mind. But yeah, the Immune Deficiency Foundation, they raised a shitload of money. And in a time, personally for me, it's a big deal because in a time when it feels like apathy is king and empathy is a dying concept, in a time where it feels like so few people care about anyone but themselves, to see that kind of a turnout across not just the VTubing sphere, but across the world, to the point where you have like mainstream news stations in Australia reporting on this situation and the turnout and the way that V Shoujo did everyone dirty, but then the positivity of the response to that. Again, the huge outpouring of support for Mouse, for Giga, for Zentreya, for all the girls that had to leave V Shoujo very suddenly. It's enough to give a very cynical and jaded girl a little bit of faith in humanity again. And that's a good thing. That is absolutely a good thing. Like I said, in a time when it feels like good people are hard to find and good news is even harder to find, that made me smile for a whole bunch of different reasons. So that's the other big news in the VTubing world this week. And then what else was there? What else was there? Oh, chat. The Battlefield 6 trailer finally dropped, and I don't know. I know after the last couple of Battlefield games, I know a lot of you are probably not very excited about Battlefield anymore. I personally am not that excited, but I'm like 4 out of 10 hyped. I'm like 4 out of 10 hyped for Battlefield, just because it looks like they're trying to go back in the direction that Battlefield used to be, like in the Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4 days. I don't know that they'll actually go that far back because it's corporate and they don't know how to not fuck things up. But that they're moving in the right direction is a big deal for me, at least. So like I said, right now I'm like 4 out of 10 hype. But in more sober news, chat, and some of you were already talking about it here in the chat, but for those that have not been keeping up with the news, we've lost a lot of people today. We lost Theo Huxtable from the Cosby Show. We lost Hulk Hogan. Ozzy passed away as well, Ozzy Osbourne, which, I mean, I feel like it's kind of fitting that he did one last blowout concert. And again, it feels like he finally did that farewell concert that he meant to do years ago. And then he finally said, you know, now it's okay to go. Now it's okay to finally leave this world and again, leave it a little better than he found it. I mean, I've said before, Ozzy Osbourne is a consummate showman. The man defined a rock era. And so many people, so many bands, so many genres of music are influenced by him and draw inspiration from him, the music that he made. Um and so, and I know for younger viewers it may not, like, you probably don't understand the significance, but I mean, Ozzy Osbourne has been around since before I was born. Like, he like James Earl Jones last year, like, he is such a force in the music industry that it's hard to imagine how things will be without him. And that's not to say that he's had a huge influence on modern music, but I don't know, the music world just feels a little less without one of its founding rock stars, you know? It's very sad. And of course, Hulk Hogan as well, another guy who's been around since before I was born, one of the biggest names in professional wrestling. Say what you will about him and his politics as he got a little older, he kind of went off the deep end a little bit, but at the same time, like Ozzy, it is hard to overstate his influence on professional wrestling. I mean, Hulk Hogan is the template by which we measure modern professional wrestlers. Like, Hulk Hogan helped establish what we think of when we think of professional wrestlers. When you see, like The Rock or any of the Momoas that go on and they're doing movies, they're trying to branch out into TV, they're leveraging that wrestling career to try to do something else. Like, Hulk Hogan did that first. Like, he was arguably the first, the pioneer in the idea that a professional wrestler could be more than just a guy in spandex in a ring. That you could be a larger than life persona even outside the ring. And especially in his younger years was very much about the kids and about the people and trying to, set up that positive message and give people something to aspire to. And again, like Ozzy, like Hulk Hogan, the world needs people like that. And is desperately short of role models like that in the modern era. So to see another one gone is rough as well. Again, like I said, he went off the deep end in his later years, and I didn't necessarily agree with everything that he had to say as he got older, but at the same time, I can still agree with the message that you should try to be better, that you should try to do good. Those are always good messages, and I think everybody should live by that philosophy of, again, try to leave it better than you found it. Anyway, chat, enough of that sober news. With all that out of the way, it is time. It is time. Well, you know what? I'll tell you what, chat. Before I do the thankies, I will, and I can't point. One of these days, I'm gonna get the rig working so that I can point with my model, but today is not that day. Today, though, before we do the thankies, because I see a lot of y'all talking about it, I will explain a little bit about what's going on in the background here in the office 2.0. Over here to my left, you will see some posters. Of course, for those of you that are observant, you may have picked out Violet Evergarden, again, on my Mount Rushmore of anime as probably one of the most emotional anime that I have ever watched. Absolutely fucking wrecked me, but still an outstanding show. Definitely recommend that you watch it. if you haven't already. Also, you can probably see here Revi in a bunny suit. For those of you that don't know, I love Black Lagoon. I'm very excited that Heroic-san is coming back to hopefully finish the manga series, because then maybe that means that we'll get some more seasons of the anime as well. But yeah, this is this particular piece is actually from Hiroe-san himself. He drew this art. It is official art. Not for me. I just scraped it off the internet, but it is in fact Revi in a bunny suit. And then of course you've got Cowboy Bebop, which hopefully requires no introduction. I would hope that anybody that's here now in this community is fully aware of what Cowboy Bebop is. If not, go watch it. The anime, not the live action show that definitely doesn't exist at all. But if you've never seen Cowboy Bebop, go watch it. Like, don't even stop watching the stream. Go watch the series. If you have not seen Cowboy Bebop, stop watching the stream right now and go watch the anime. And you will see, again, we've been talking about people that left a lasting influence on media. If you watch Cowboy Bebop, you will understand why it is considered one of the greatest animes of all time. Because you will see the influences. You will see the influences immediately. And it's, I compare it to Dr. Strangelove in that way. In that when you watch it, you may think to yourself, oh, this isn't a big deal. I've seen this 1,000 times. Realize you've seen it 1,000 times because of Cowboy Bebop. That's the thing. That I remind people when they watch, again, Dr. Strangelove, and people say, this isn't revolutionary. I've seen this before. And it's like, yeah, you've seen it before because they did it first. And then, of course, you have the eyeball from Signalis. For those of you that don't know, I love Signalis. It's one of my favorite games of all time. Another game that absolutely wrecked me, but at the same time, I still love it with all my heart. I dearly, dearly love the game. Again, if you have not played Signalis, please go play it. Rose Engine deserves also all the support that they can get for that game. It is an outstanding game. No, it's not just a game about lesbian robot sex. Yes, there's definitely some of that, but that's not what it's about. Of course, over here on this side, you can see Kojimbo. I hopefully don't have to explain Kojimbo in the modern era, especially with Death Stranding 2 having just come out. Hopefully I don't need to explain to you who Hideo Kojima is or why I happen to find him probably one of the most fascinating auteurs in the game development space. Not everything that he makes is a hit, but everything that he makes is certainly interesting. I've said a whole lot of things about Kojimbo. We've played one of his games here on stream when we played through Metal Gear Solid 5. Kojimbo is... he's a character. He's a character. I started Death Stranding. It's fucking weird. It is... Okay, here's the thing. I need you to understand. I've tried to explain this to people before. Death Stranding is what you get when you take the corporate leash off of Kojima. Kojima was, for better or worse, shackled to the idea of making things that at least on some level made sense. Death Stranding is what you get when you take off that corporate leash and let him just do whatever the fuck he wants. And the thing that you need to understand about Death Stranding is... See, I knew somebody was going to say it. Dark Mace says, it's a postman simulator. It's not, but it is. The thing about Death Stranding is, it is not just a delivery game. If you just take it for its mechanics, yes, it's just a delivery game. But Death Stranding, like so much of what Kojima does, is an allegory for some very complex topics. It's about the human condition. Kojima has always loved to bring those elements into his storytelling, and Death Stranding was the moment where he could make a game that was all allegory. And again, some people love it, some people hate it. Not everybody wants to think when they game, and I get that. I don't expect everybody to want to engage the critical thinking parts of their brain when they play video games. I am not thinking about fascism, its effect on modern populism, or what it means to live in a dictatorship/utopia when I play Helldivers 2. I'm thinking, where's the nearest Bile Titan so I can drop 500 kilograms of freedom, democracy, and liberty on its face? So I will be the first person to say that not every game has to make you think. But Death Stranding really, really requires it. It is the kind of franchise that if you're going in not wanting to think, you're not going to get a whole lot out of it. You're going to be confused, and you're probably not going to enjoy the game, because it's one of the games, in much the same way that Dark Souls expects you to go in knowing that the game is hard and that you're going to die. Like, if you're one of those gamers that gets pissed off and throws the controller when you die, Dark Souls is not for you. Just don't even play the game. Same thing with Death Stranding. If you're the kind of gamer that doesn't like to think about your games and doesn't want to engage your brain and just wants to turn your brain off and push buttons, don't play Death Stranding, because it's not for you. And that's okay. Not every game has to be for everybody. I've talked about that many, many times before on this channel. So, like, that's the thing. It's like, don't play Death Stranding if you just want a mindless turn your brain off experience. So yeah, as for the rest, some of you may have noticed the King in Yellow on the shelf there. That is, of course, another reference to Signalis. And, well, the overall themes of the book itself, which I think, again, very relevant. You've got the Helldiver Liberator there and the helmet to go with it. It would be... I would be remiss if I did not show my love and support for Super Earth. You have the C-100 knife from Battlefield 4. That is, in fact, the knife of the level 100 Colonel. The knife with the bipod. When you get so many kills with the knife that you unlock the bipod. Then, of course, on the second shelf there, we have one of my favorite characters from the Valkyria Chronicles franchise, specifically Chromaria, the Valkyria from Valkyria Chronicles 4. I've talked about this before. We haven't played Valkyria Chronicles 4 on the stream, but Chromaria is probably my favorite of the Valkyria in the franchise, for reasons that I'll get into when we actually play that game. Of course, then we have the Awesome on the shelf, because the Awesome is, in fact, the best mech in Battletech. Don't at me. We have the tanks, the Hafen, the Edelweiss, and the Shamrock, all from the Valkyria Chronicles franchise. And then we have what I'll leave as a mystery. Some of you may get what the cans are on the top shelf. I'm not going to tell you. I'll leave that one as a mystery and let you guys figure it out. And then, of course, we have the flag of the Taurian Concordant, the flag of Gallia, and the flag of Super Earth. All nations to which I can swear fealty with absolutely no compunction and no doubt in my heart. Long live Super Earth, long live Gallia, and long live the Taurian Concordant. Yeah, that's right. I said that. Come at me, Fed Rats. Come at me. Not like that. Get your head out of the gutter. Anyway, chat, there you go. I have now explained most of what's going on in the office here. So for those of you that have been curious about what all this nonsense is all over the walls, now you understand. Now you understand. You saw it here first. We made it to the Argo before the 1 hour mark, chat. So here we are, back in the Argo, back in the Inner Sphere, and back specifically in the Lindsay system. Where, if you'll recall, during the last stream, we threw down in a 3-way fight between the Outworlds Alliance. I think it was Clan Nova Cat, and then there was us and our little Irby Derby, and we managed to take out almost the entire Clanner Lance, while at the same time not suffering any casualties of our own, which I think is a hell of an accomplishment. I think that's a hell of an accomplishment. Macross, some of you are noticing. So, the Macross is an urban mech that we put a bunch of MRMs on. Somebody figured it would be a funny idea to call it the Macross because of all the missiles. I was okay with the name. But, here we are, chat. Here we are. We have ourselves a couple of urban mechs that need to get repaired from our fight with the Clanners. We still have the Ben Richards. Which is a Spectre light mech that we picked up courtesy of Comstar. And I've kind of just... I just keep pushing the urban mechs ahead of it in the repair queue, and so it just never gets fixed. So I'm gonna make a commitment. I'm not gonna put any more mechs ahead of the Ben Richards. We are going to finish the Ben Richards so that we can put her on the battlefield today. I promise, Jet. Now, with that being said, there was one major decision that we needed to make, and I do intend to let you guys make the decision here. Now, as you can see, we have some random jobs here that we can take. They're all for Davian, which, again, I'm not terribly fond of House Davian, but I will work for them as long as they pay me. However, we do have the flare-ups here. One to defend the planet for Davian, and one to attack the planet for the Taurian Concordant. Now, I'm not going to fight for Davian to defend the planet, but I will fight for the Concordant to attack it. The question that I have for you, chat, is whether or not you think we should do that, or if you think we should just stick to the smaller jobs, at least for now. For those of you that don't understand how the flare-ups work, it's going to be a series of missions that we get locked into, and we're basically going to have to play through the missions, or we'll have to pass on the mission and potentially not be able to contribute to the war effort. Now, if we win, or if we lose, regardless of whether the Concordant wins or loses, we will be paid and rewarded based on our contributions, however much that is. Now, the trick is, because we only have one lance of urban mechs currently, our ability to help is going to be pretty limited. And the more damage we take, or if we take injuries to our pilots, that's going to put us out of commission for a little while. So our ability to actually fight in this conflict is going to be pretty limited. But it still might be worth it. Again, it's y'all's decision. I will let the community decide. So let's see. Ernst has already put up a poll. So if you don't see it, refresh your stream, and you should see it at the top of the chat box. It already seems like most of you would rather fight for the Concordant and attack the planet. But I'll give it another minute or two and see. But yeah, that's essentially our first major decision of the day. And in the meantime, we have the Boom Tube, which is a urban mech that we put a mortar into. We have the Death Trap, which is kind of a mixed range platform. It's an AC5 with some other stuff. Let's see, we had the AC5 and some medium lasers, so kind of just a brawler mech. We have the Snipe Dumpster, which has got an AC-2 and a large laser, so that's one of our long-range platforms. We have the Macross that has the MML, or the MRMs, not MMLs. But this is our long-range missile boat. And then, of course, we have the R-63, which I forget what we put on this one, but I think it was just like an AC-10, if I remember right. It's not, there wasn't anything special about this one. It was just one that we had as another brawler. And then, of course, we do have the Spectre, which is still under construction. Still under construction. We will get the Ben Richards up and running. I promise, chat. We need a light mech that has more than 3 hexes of running speed. Why are you donkeys being donkeys? Majora's Mask randomizer? No, NNLs, not MMRs. Erst, we've been over this. Words are hard. Words are hard. What do you want from me? Okay, well, it looks like right here at the end, right before the vote ends out, chat is finally waking up and choosing to attack the planet. We got a lot of votes coming in all of a sudden. So, with only a few seconds left on the vote, I'm going to go ahead and call it for attacking the planet. And so that is what we'll do. We will join the flare-up. I can't promise that we're going to put in a good performance. But, to be fair, we do have some reputation to burn with the Concordant. So, not a huge deal if we end up making them a little bit mad. So we'll go ahead and we'll accept the contract if the game doesn't explode in the process. Also, while we're waiting, I guess it would be helpful if I unmuted the game so that you can actually hear what's going on. Or not. There we go. And let me see. Upcoming notification in 2 days. Well, that's okay, because we got some herbies that we need to get fixed up anyway. We have a mission from the Taurians, the B team. Details will be provided en route. They want us to capture a base. Chat, I think we gotta do it. Let's see what we're dealing with here. Oh, so we've done this one before. This is the training mission. It's a mission where afterwards we'll say it was supposed to be, yeah. For those of you that were not here for the first time we did a mission like this, we had a bunch of rookie pilots, and it took us like 60 rounds to beat the mission because we were using urban mechs, they were using urban mechs. It was not good. Oh, no. That was the training day mission. The B team mission actually wasn't that bad. They threw one dark cast clanner mech at us, and we didn't even get the salvage on it. But let's have a look. Let's negotiate. So if we take the money, we can make 500,000 C-bills. If we take the salvage, we get 3 picks plus 15 total. Honestly, chat, you already know what I'm gonna say. The answer is max salvage. Always. It's always max salvage. Also, somebody down here, hold on, I gotta scroll down a second. Where is it? I don't see it. I don't see it. Anyway, somebody redeemed hydration earlier, and I don't see the name of who did it, but to whoever that was, hydration incoming, now that I have taken a moment to stop running my mouth. Oh, that's some good water. That is some good water. Remember, chat, drink your water. It's good for you. It's good for you. Alright, so we're gonna take max salvage because you always take max salvage. Now, let us Okay, they're giving us a Talos, a Javelin, and an Anubis. Okay. Talos is a decent mech depending on the configuration. The Javelin can be a decent scout for us. The Anubis might also be a good scout depending on whether or not this is one of the ECM variants. We will find out shortly whether that's the case. Let's see, who has the lowest skills? Let us see who has the lowest skills. So I want to make sure that we are bringing the people who need the experience the most. Alright, so it looks like Vin and Arrakis are both 4433, so we need to get them a little more experience to get caught up to everyone else. Of course, as the only vehicle pilot, I'll be bringing the battle armor. And then, let's see, Arrakis, what do we want to bring you? I don't remember what all we put on these guys. I mean, I'm gonna go with the boom tube for sure, because that mortar is too good. And I think we bring the Macross as well, because the I'm gonna stop saying MMLs eventually. Not today, but I'm still gonna say it. I think we bring the Macross as well, because the MRMs are always good. Always good. Wait a minute. Did that not trigger? Hold on a second. I have Twitch alerts on. So why did it... Chat, did it play the sound effect for you guys? Did it just not play it for me? I didn't hear the water earlier either. There might be something goofy going on. There might be something goofy going on. Well, I'll add that to my list. I'll add that to my list of things to troubleshoot. I didn't actually modify anything on the Twitch alerts, though, so it might be a Twitch issue. You changed the background so everything's fucked. No, I mean, so that would have just been for The Office, though. Like, all of the other scenes I didn't change at all, so the Twitch alerts, like, I didn't do anything to Twitch alerts. But sometimes Twitch changes how they do Twitch alerts, and then that screws with, like, Streamlabs and all the other downstream stuff, so... I don't know. I'll put it on the troubleshooting list, and I'll see if it's a me issue or a Twitch issue. But anyway, Lance B is not necessarily locked. It's just... So, we have to bring these 3 people, and we can only bring 2 people on this Lance. The other slots are locked out here, and the other slots are locked out here. We could bring vehicles, so actually, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll drop this, and we'll put in... Let's put in the Death Trap, and I'll put in... I guess I'll put in CVEX in the Death Trap, and then I'll actually use the vehicle slots as intended. And, of course, Crappy's going in the battle armor because he's volunteered for that... Well, I'm not gonna call it a sacrifice because he's not dead yet, but... Alright, there we go. That allows us to get one more mech on the field. So chat, finally, 1 hour and 10 minutes into the stream. Let's make it hot.
Mech warriors, prepare for combat.
Let's see if taking some rookies out on a training mission slash cakewalk mission, milk run mission, is gonna turn out to be the worst decision we've made in a very long time. Nothing's killed me yet. I mean, that sounds like a death flag to me, Crappy. If that's not a death flag, I don't know what is. I mean, the only way you could throw up more death flags is if you just went and kissed your girlfriend and said, "I'll be back, I promise." And AFP says, I gotta run D&D. Y'all have fun. Alright, AFP. Well, thanks for hanging out with us for a little while. Sorry we didn't get to any actual gameplay while you were here. But of course, as always, go get you some of that D&D action. And if we're still live when you get back, we'll see you then. Otherwise, we'll catch you on the next one. Darius of the Pool, what is your wisdom? He says, this seems like a mission where afterwards we'll say it was supposed to be undefended, Commander. Yeah, I mean, they always say it's undefended because that's just how the houses do you. That's just how they do you. Also, it doesn't help that Darius is... Let's just say he's not the best intelligence officer. I don't know if he's the worst, but he's certainly not the best.
Command interface initiated.
Chad, his name is Guano. Chad, why do they call... Chad, I'm concerned that they're calling him Guano. It concerns me greatly that he's earned the nickname Guano. Because that means he's either shit or he's the shit. And unfortunately, we're probably gonna find out the hard way.
On the move. Acknowledged. You got it. On my way.
Yeah, so once again, we're taking out the weenies, the trainers, and they're still significantly faster than we are.
Onward.
But thankfully we have an Anubis with some ECM, so that might work in our favor as far as scouting is concerned.
I got you.
The Anubis is no Raven, but it's still a pretty decent scout mech. Crappy, you go ahead and brace up for me.
Bracing for impact.
Now, are we... Did we pick up something? Is that why it's suddenly making me brace Crappy? No? Okay. I guess we'll head for the hill.
Move into position. I'm walking here.
Try and get some high ground.
Location confirmed.
Oh, we did make some enemy contact.
Copy that, Commander.
Uh-oh. Battletech. There we go. Okay, give me the magic pixel. There we go.
Copy that.
Free the man with a call sign that's stupid. You're not wrong. Guano is the key reagent for D&D wizard spell Fireball. Today I learned, Chet. Today I learned you need bat shit to cast Fireball.
Stabilizing and bracing.
Alright, what are we looking at here? Looks like a mech. And that's all we know. That's all we know. Alright. Go ahead and reserve Crappy. Now. It's funny to me that we have a bunch of mechs that are like significantly faster than the Urbies, and yet the Urbies have the same initiative as a Javelin and an Anubis. That is completely nonsensical, but I love it. If I were gonna jump, I would jump here.
Firing jump jet.
I'm not gonna lie, Chet, it's kind of weird having mobility.
Waiting for orders.
It's weird being able to get anywhere in a reasonable amount of time. I'm definitely not used to it. Let me see. depending on how this... I mean, I think I'm just gonna go here. We'll continue to use the forest as cover.
What are your orders, Skipper?
Let's see. We're taking what appears to be LRM fire from somewhere?
Receiving you.
Time to run,
You
boys.
got it. Going flat out.
Swing those stumpy little legs as fast as you can.
Skipper.
This is sad.
Awaiting
Crappy. I'm gonna just continue to have you reserve. And then we'll reserve again. Let's get to initiative 6.
Commander.
And we're gonna drive closer so that Crappy can hit them with his sword. Actual movement is nice if you only knew a hobble before. This is true.
Need something, Chief?
Yes, I need you to take the high ground with some cover.
On my way.
Because you have a Gauss rifle, and I fully intend to use it.
How might I help? Roger that. Digging in.
Oh, it's an Owens. I think this is our first time seeing an Owens this campaign. We got something else, but I didn't quite get an eye on what it was.
Roger that. Standing by.
And we're taking some autocannon fire. Again, might be from a turret. Oh yeah, definitely from a turret. Alright, so we'll need to pull our boys back.
Yup. Double time. Let's go.
Don't want any of these rookies getting got. It's not a good look if the rookies die when we're supposed to be taking care of them.
Let's do this.
Now, we're pretty close.
Full speed. No target.
I mean, it might be worth just... Nah, 16%, it ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. Okay, there we go. Now the Twitch alerts are working. Or at least they are for me. Gonna be honest, completely forgot the Owens existed. It's a fairly forgettable mech, all things considered. Let me see. If we move back here... Could we... Trying it. There we go.
All right.
On the plus side, the Anubis is a speedy boy. The downside, these pilots really suck. It's been so long since I tasted Ecto Cooler, I've been stuck with water. I mean, you say that like water's bad. Water is delicious. Tribal Typhoon. You already know this. I don't know why you're pretending like you don't.
Affirmative.
Okay.
What are your orders,
Then
Skipper?
continue to charge your stumpy little legs towards the enemy. Do you remember the Clint? I do, in fact, remember the Clint. It is a joke of a mech, but I do remember it. Aw, he ran away! Okay, so now the other mech is coming to investigate.
Good to go. Hauling ass.
And the other mech is... Oh, it's another Nighthawk. Chad, do we want a Nighthawk? Who am I kidding? I'll take anything over an Herbie. I'm not gonna be picky.
Locking on.
That's an oof. That's an official oof. Take all the mechs. Correct. Always take all the mechs.
Holding for tactical advantage.
Okay, we just have Guano,
Receiving you.
who technically has I'm not gonna lie, 60% chance. Do we have anything? Let me see. 1 weapon accuracy, 5% to weapon damage. Gain 50% critical chance. I'll take the extra accuracy. 65% with a Gauss rifle at this range could do some damage, chat. Let's see.
On it.
Oh, lovely. Outstanding. Good shot, Mr. Batshit.
You have orders?
I was not expecting that, but I will
Hell
take
yeah.
it. Okay, we're gonna reserve. Don't worry, Crappy. With any luck, we should be able to get you to grips with the enemy on this turn. Okay, let's see.
Waiting for orders.
Arrakis, go ahead and move for me.
Alright, let's see what this thing can do.
Now you've got line of sight on this donkey. Take the shot with the mortars.
Roger.
Oh, and we hit him in the head. We hit him in the head, chat. All we gotta do is do that 2 more times.
Skipper. Roger, Skipper.
Already off to a good start. Yeah, that's okay. You can shoot at the APC. It's there to tank some damage. That boy can
Light
take...
damage. Holding firm.
That APC can take plenty of damage. Hey. Let's see. We got no line of sight. That's kind of butt cheeks. That's okay though. That's okay. If we move you in close, are you gonna be able to hit? No. Alright, I'm gonna hang you guys back then. We'll hang you back and see if the enemy wants to get a little bit closer. I don't know if those are mortars or missiles, because based on the damage, I'm feeling like they might be mortars.
Commander?
You can actually just take the shot from where you are because we've got somebody to spot for you. Man, they got a lot of firepower over here. It's making me nervous.
Ready to rock.
Alright, then. If I put you up high, which I can't do because you can't actually jump high enough, so it'll probably take us another couple of turns before we can crest this hill and actually start taking shots. Don't worry, you guys will definitely get to see combat, I promise. Oh wow, this Owens is just straight booking it. He's decided he doesn't want none of that. Let me see. Still gotta wait. All right, there we go. Wow,
Yes, Commander.
they really are just falling back, and apparently this water is deep enough that we're gonna have to go the long way around. That could be unfortunate. Alright, so we'll pull back. I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna make them come to me. I'm gonna make them cross this water and come to me. Chad, does that sound like a helicopter? I mean, I guess it's not. But it kind of sounds like it.
Oh, hell yes.
Come on, you fucking turkeys. Come at me.
What's the plan? Holding here. Confirmed.
I mean, I'll send the Urbies across the water. But I'm not sending the rookies.
Yes, boss.
No, stop it. Stop it.
Good to go. On it.
Do we have the range? We do not have the range. Disappointing. The vehicle has no tailpipes. That must be what it is.
Commander.
Let's see. I'll go ahead and pull you forward just a little bit. We'll do just a tiny little bit of forward scouting.
I'm here.
See if we can draw them out again. Okay, so now I'm confused about why they're able to hit us from there, because they shouldn't have
Damage
visual.
Ready to rock.
They absolutely should not have a visual on us.
Yes, Commander. Let's see what this baby can do.
Let's bring the Talos down. I'm gonna see if maybe we can use the Gauss rifle to start sniping out some of these turrets. Let me see.
Waiting for orders.
APC. Is there any way? I guess we gotta go the long way around. Alright.
Confirmed.
Do they have a helo? No, it's the APC, apparently. It definitely didn't feel like it, but I guess it's the APC that's making that noise. Okay, that's how we're playing. That works. I see you.
Hey, let's slip the dogs of war.
I see you. Not cool, man. Not cool. Let's see. Who has my mortars? That's Arrakis. Alright, go ahead and take the high road.
Going full throttle.
And let's drop some more on this guy. As a matter of fact, I'll even go precision strike to give us 55% accuracy with those guided shells.
Firing on target.
Oh. Okay, alright. That wasn't as good as I hoped, but it'll do.
What are your orders, Skipper?
CVEX, still no line of sight. Even with the AC-5, that's kind of disappointing. And that's coming from somewhere back over here, probably a turret, or whatever that third mech was in the
Damage is minor,
compound.
Commander.
Let me see, who else do we got?
Skipper.
We got Ven, also no visual.
Affirmative, Commander.
Okay, yeah, you can continue to shoot at the APC if you want.
Light damage, Commander.
Correct, Mara. This is the first mission of the day. The first mission of the day. Let's see, we'll get in
Moving to
here.
position.
I'll take a shot at the Nighthawk. As a matter of fact, let's do this. Give him the training wheels. 25%?
Welcome, my Alpha.
So we should hit with a couple misses at least. Sandpaper some of that armor.
Yes, Commander.
And you got LRM-5s and a small laser. You don't even need to move.
Good to go.
So I'm just gonna hit him with the missiles. Oh yeah, there we go. That's good. I don't even know what the Owen shot at. I guess the Talos? Yeah, the new office does in fact have a Cowboy Bebop poster. It's a small poster, but it's still there. Man, they really are pulling out all the stops with this hit and run bullshit. I'm gonna be really glad when I'm finally able to get close enough with Crappy and he just starts beating the shit out of them. It's gonna take us another couple of turns to get there, but I am going to enjoy it when we do. Oh! Chad, I don't know if you saw, but Darius is saying that the base is empty. Considering that just right now I can see 3 sensor signatures within the radius of the base, I don't know if that counts as empty. Unless, I mean, maybe wherever Darius is from, empty has a different meaning? Guys, I know that this might come as a shock to you, but, we've been getting shot by the turrets for like 6 rounds now.
Engaging.
I appreciate the concern, but, like, it isn't news that the turrets are functional.
Good to go.
So you've already got 4 evasion. If we get you up here on top of the hill, that'll give us 5 evasion.
Copy that.
Now, is that gonna be... Oh, yeah, it's close enough to hit him with everything. Nice. We're giving him the full alpha, chat. Let's do it.
Affirmative.
Okay, we missed almost everything, but I'll take it. Digital Arc says, I'm convinced at this point that Darius is actually a Blakist spy sent to try and get you killed. I mean... Now that you've said it, it's hard for me to deny it. To be continued.
Holding. For an advantage.
Is it? It's just crappy. Okay.
Reporting.
We're not close enough, so we're just gonna brace.
Once more under the
Do you still have the Bembo Fem Darius from the last run? Or did that never get made to work? I still have the Bembo Fem Darius. I could never get it to work. I don't know, like, cause I looked it up and I saw, like, this is the thing that you need to replace in order to replace Darius's picture, but then I did that and it didn't actually replace it. It was still regular old Darius. So I don't know what I did wrong. Okay, you guys can keep up with that accuracy if you want.
Not much armor left in that location. Yup.
Let's see. Once again, our Lance continues to struggle to even get to the engagement.
How's it going?
And sadly, I don't have the magic of editing to just edit out all of these slow and boring parts. But let's hit him with the mortar fire again. Okay, we did get a couple of internal nicks there. We got a couple of orange. I'm hoping we get a lucky critical on this Nighthawk and either take out the pilot or potentially take out the engine.
Standing by.
So if we jump, that's only going to be 1 evasion, 3 evasion. If we sprint, we can pick up 6 evasion. I'm actually okay with that. Speed is the Javelin's only protection. It sure as hell isn't armor.
Minimal damage on that hit.
Well, yeah, that particular APC has something like 800 armor, so yeah, you're good for now.
Got it. Full speed, no target.
I'll take that. Yeah, I'll absolutely take that. As a matter of fact, let's precise strike that so we get 64% chance to hit.
Taking the shot.
I like those odds. The sandpapering continues. Does Fem Darius make better calls than regular Darius? No. The calls are still shit. The only difference is at least Fem Darius has tits.
Damage minimal.
Only redeeming quality.
Ready to rock. Copy that, Commander.
That was the whole source of the joke, is during our previous campaign, somebody joked that at least if Darius was a woman, they would have tits and therefore could at least be redeemed. And so that's how we kind of hit upon that.
Reserving action.
I've been center locked.
Yeah, that's a thing that'll happen. Who? Oh, Crappy again.
Holding for the
All right, here we go.
opportunity.
This might be the turn, chat. Or crazy idea. Because of fucking map shenanigans, now I have to backtrack again and spend another turn getting absolutely nowhere with the APC.
Receiving you.
Alright, Guano. Let's see. I want some evasion.
I copy.
And let's see... Man. Yeah, that's no good. I'm still hoping for a lucky hit with that Gauss rifle. Like, it's a nice weapon, and it'll do some good damage if we can just fucking hit with it.
You have orders? I believe I'll rest my mech.
Alright, let's see. We'll reserve again, because we gotta do that at the beginning of every turn. And of course, we get a lucky hit on the Javelin, so now I'm gonna have to pull the Javelin back.
Commander?
Go ahead and fall back.
Lot damage, holding firm.
Standing by.
I mean, again, Anubis do be fast. Anubis do be fast. Alright, what are we dealing with here? So we got a Locust. We got 4 turrets, one of which is a sniper turret. No idea what the other ones are. But I will take this opportunity to fire all of my missiles at this turret and hopefully take it out. Or at least do some damage. Okay, we didn't even puncture the armor. No good. Meanwhile, the APC continues to do some outstanding work, drawing fire.
Yup.
And once again, the Urbies have yet to fire basically a single shot in anger this entire mission.
Barely hit, Commander.
Yes, Commander.
Arrakis with the indirect fire at least can still be useful.
Got it.
So go ahead and, I mean, I kind of want to take, yeah, let's take the turret out.
Firing.
Because honestly, these sniper turrets are doing more damage to us than the damn mechs are. Like, the mechs are definitely hurting us, but the turrets are hurting us more.
Confirmed.
Oh, chat. The Owens is getting spicy.
That shot got past my armor.
And he may have just made a
How
mistake.
might I help?
He may have just made a mistake. He has, in fact, made a mistake.
Standing by.
Did we not get the grapple? We had a 90% chance, and I feel like we did not get the grapple. Good lord.
Going full speed.
Give me the medium lasers. As a matter of fact, give me the medium lasers with a precision strike.
Locking on target.
Because we need to do as much damage as we can right now. There we go. There's another headshot.
Ready.
Guano, my friend, you are taking some damage there. But, let's see. What's in the right arm? Nothing. What's in the torso? Nothing that matters. Alright. I want you to... Can we... There we go. Kick. Kick the shit out of the Owens, and then shoot him with the lasers.
Move order received. Got it.
That'll do, pig. That'll do.
I've got eyes on hostile reinforcements.
Oh, wonderful. We haven't even killed the fucking mechs that are here, and you're dropping vehicle reinforcements? Good lord, man. Alright, Crappy. Actually get the mount this time, if you don't mind. I gotta zoom in here so we can actually get where we need to be. Nice.
What are your orders, Skipper?
And finally our boys crest the hill to be able to shoot at an enemy. For the first time this entire mission, we have finally fired our first urban mech shots in anger.
10-4.
Oh, he's a little bit worried.
I'm ready.
He's a little bit worried, Chet. Alright. Time to continue to retreat the rookies. And I'm not letting them get blown up. Although I could just continue to sprint this Anubis around.
I'm here.
Because I'm just saying, Evasion 10 is a lot. Evasion 9 is a lot. Is there a way for us to get evasion? Yes? No. I want to get evasion 10 but still be able to hit that turret. And I don't think I can do both. At least not without getting closer to the enemy, which I'm trying to avoid. Yeah, there's no magic pixel. There's no magic pixel that lets me do both. We'll take our chances. I want to see what else we got. So we got a light mortar turret, another light mortar turret, and then some other turret over there. Aight. Take the shot.
Affirmative.
There we go. That's one turret down. Can't call it Battletech if there's no fighting. I mean,
LRMs are out.
tell that to the urban mech pilots.
Reporting. Critical hit.
Yep, that is in fact a thing that will happen. Especially when you suck.
All right, let's move.
Nighthawk go boom.
Let's see what you got.
Did we strip the back armor on this thing or something?
Commander, I'm wounded.
Yeah, no, it's fine. You'll be okay. It's alright. Don't worry about it. Let's see. We got Arrakis. You know what? I'm actually okay with just rolling up here. And then, Yeah, give me the boom tube. Guided shells.
Roger that. Target confirmed.
Can we please just take one fucking mech off the field? That would make my day.
All out of AC-2 ammo.
Or am I gonna have to strip every square inch of armor off of this fucking Nighthawk before we can finally kill it?
Damn it. I'm wounded.
They're gonna
I lost
kill
a
this
weapon.
dude before I can even move him. Good lord.
Commander? Confirmed.
Alright, give me a vigilance. Hopefully that'll keep you alive. Probably not. Yeah, probably not. Oh, nope, they didn't actually hit him. Alright, who's next?
Ready for orders.
Oh, you thought I was done. Now. No. I'm not done. Suck it, nerd.
Firing full complement on enemy.
Yeah, you can shoot at the RVs. I don't care.
Damage is minor, Commander.
Again, this dude has like 5 armor left on his mech. Okay, I'm gonna assume that that's MRM spam.
Armor holding.
Up armored Saladin. Alright, we'll have to see what you're packing. Really? Jesus, was that an AC-20?
Under heavy fire.
Yeah, that was in fact an AC-20.
Once more under the breach, dear friends. Yes, Commander.
Krabby, you just continue to do crappy things.
Yes, Commander. Engaging.
Yes, burn him down.
Target's taking a critical hit.
Burn him down. Good lord. This fucking Talos is gonna die because he's so slow and I just, like, I can't stop everything on the map from shooting at him.
Moving to position.
Oh. Somebody had an oops. Who was it? Oh, it was our mans in the Owens trying to get crappy off
I'm
of him.
receiving you.
To limited success. Okay, the Anubis is out of missiles, which basically means we can't do shit with them anymore. I mean, I can still sprint at high speed. Just to try to maintain evasion and continue to harass the enemy.
Quick step in it.
And let's see, we got another LBX turret. That's alright.
10-4.
You had a 75% chance to hit with that laser.
Negative damage. Repeat. Negative damage.
Again, if you would just give me the opportunity to get the Talos to cover, I would be more than happy to do so. You just have to let me.
Ready to rock.
Alright, let's do this.
Acknowledge.
So that we can get our maximum evasion. And then I'm gonna fire everything I can at this up-armored Saladin, even though it's got a lot of evasion. Or maybe it'd be a better idea to fire at the Nighthawk? No, I mean, technically, we have better chances to hit the Saladin. Even though it's got higher evasion. Let's do it.
Copy that.
If I can, I want to get that AC-20 off the field. Yeah, Guano's gonna pull a goose here in just a second.
Reporting heavy damage.
Again, I'm aware of the situation. But you're not until the next initiative phase. There's literally nothing I can do. You're just gonna have to suffer through it, my dude.
Confirmed.
There's nothing else that I can do for you.
Quick stepping it.
Let me see. Nighthawk, 16% chance to hit. Locust, 27%. 42% on the turret. Can't see anything down here, though. I could take a shot at the Owens, but I'm afraid we're gonna hit Crappy if I do. Actually, no. Crappy is dismounted, so never mind. I can absolutely take that shot. Hit him in the leg. Sweep the leg.
Engaging target.
You didn't even hit him.
No love on that strike.
Yeah, no shit. I'm glad you're paying attention.
That shot went internal.
Again, I can't do anything about it, you slow motherfucker.
Engaging jump jet.
Let me see. Put the mortars on target, and maybe we get some splash damage on the Owens as well.
Here we go.
Okay, we did get some splash damage. Not a whole lot, though.
Waiting for orders.
Okay, Guano, buddy, if you don't mind, just get to some motherfucking cover. Jesus. Oh, yeah? I mean, if that's how you want to die, we can absolutely make that happen. I don't know if you know this, but you're still in grapple range, buddy. Okay, so that's definitely LRMs. Did you? What? Okay, you fired at the urban mech. Got it. I was trying to figure out where he sent that AC-20.
Receiving you.
Let me see. I have no intention whatsoever of letting you get away with this.
Acknowledged.
So, prepare for back shots, asshole. Again, the Nighthawk that would not die. The Nighthawk that just refuses to fucking die. Like, I have to know, how much armor do you actually have? I mean, look at this bullshit. Out of 560 armor, this fucking thing has 89 armor left. It's fucking ridiculous.
Awaiting orders.
As a matter of fact, fuck you specifically.
Down, moving out.
I'm gonna leave your boyfriend alone and take you out instead.
That's a critical hit.
Yeah, you can shoot at the Urbies if you want. I'm good with that.
Yup.
Let's see. CVEX.
10-4.
Up here on top of the hill. Looking down on everybody. Let's go for the Saladin.
I got you.
Oh, very nice. Very nice. We got some internals. We might be taking that Saladin off the field a little faster than I thought. And Homeboys decided to take a dive and ended up killing himself. He decided to take a dive to get Crappy off of him, and it kind of backfired on him a little bit. I'm actually okay with that. Alright, let's see. I will absolutely put some mortars on the Saladin. Again, I want that AC-20 off the field because that's the biggest threat. Good shit. Good shit.
Hostile removed.
I mean, it's still out there. I think still airborne over here. That fucking thing's going to a different area code.
Minimal damage. minimal.
I mean, you say minimal, but you're missing like half your armor, my dude.
Orders?
You stay where you're at.
Watching my heat gauge.
What? Shit. Crappy, I'm gonna need you
I'm showing minor damage.
to get into the fucking car, loser.
Waiting for orders.
Can we kick this locust? Like, I can't melee the turrets, and it makes me very angry that I can't do that. It makes me exceptionally angry that I can't,
Acknowledged.
that I can't melee the turrets. Let's see, 51%, give me training wheels, and then please hit him in the leg.
Aye.
That is not the leg.
Damn it!
Yeah, I know. I can't
I'm losing weapons.
I can't do anything about it, man. I know.
10-4.
Because apparently fucking turrets have unlimited ammunition, I guess. They just never stop shooting. Can we please hit a target, though?
Firing.
Okay, there we go. Engine destroyed. Beautiful. That's another mech off the field. For fuck's sake. Krabby, I apologize in advance because you are probably gonna die.
Oh, I'm hit. I lost a weapon.
Like, they are literally not going to let me do anything with you before they take the chance to kill you. And, unfortunately, these asshole rookies are basically worthless. I gotta try to keep the APC close to you so that I can continue to attempt, at least,
Engaging target.
to get you back into the APC before they blow you up. Yeah, it's a model error. It's actually the battle armor, but for whatever reason, it's showing floating way up here. I don't really know why. Let me see. I could have you sprint back here. I'm hoping that I can do something with this Talos. Like, if we get it far enough away to just let him take pot shots with the Gauss rifle. That's my hope, anyway.
Hey, let's slip the dog.
Okay, Crappy.
Yes, Commander.
Before you die, get your ass back in the
Yes,
APC.
Commander.
Alright. At least you're not gonna die standing in the open. If they want to hit the APC, I'm good with that. What the hell was that? What did that say? Pack rat something or other? Stop it. It's a pack rat support vehicle with an SRM-6 and a flamer and almost no armor.
Skipper.
Okay, good to know.
Yes, Commander.
Let's see. The Anubis. I'm gonna continue to sprint you like mad everywhere I can. Because I'm gonna have to use you to disrupt these vehicles.
Copy that, Commander.
God, I gotta do something about that. Change it from almost no armor to no armor. Oh, don't worry. I fully intend to.
I'm receiving you.
I fully intend to. Let me see. What do we got here? We got shoulder, hand. We got heat sink and an SRM-6. Yeah, so moving the javelin is not really gonna do us any good here.
Confirmed. Holding.
Oh, that hit.
Are you fucking serious?
Systems holding.
Since when does he take damage inside the APC? Because that's 10 different shades of bullshit. That, like, literally the whole point of putting the battle armor in the APC is so they don't take damage.
Boy, here we go.
Let me see. I want you to be dead. Or at least to take some damage. Okay, mortar's doing very well against the turrets. Yeah, again, battle armor should not be taking damage in the APC.
I lost a weapon.
That's some bullshit.
Yup.
Let me see. What do we got? I mean, I could do that. I could do this. You know, I don't see much point in sprinting, so let's just move. Don't have a shot at that turret. Do have a shot at this one, though. You know what? Fuck it. Take the shot. That'll do. God, that's good. Is that MRMs or is I think we determined that was LRMs. Yeah. Let me see. Vin, you got... Okay, apparently you can't even jump down the hill, which... Oh, you can. You absolutely can. Good shit. Good shit. So jump down. And then, if you don't mind... Fuck that guy specifically.
Affirmative.
Because I don't like those LRMs.
Damn it, I'm wounded.
I'm sorry, what?
I am losing weapon systems.
What the motherfuck was that? An AC-10 Hetzer from downtown just one-shots the arm off the fucking boom tube. It isn't even an AC-20 Hetzer, it's just an AC-10. Just one times the shit. Like, just takes the fucking arm off of it.
Standing by.
Chet, I feel like we've kind of gotten shafted on this one. So, if some motherfuckers are gonna die, I ain't saving the rookies' lives for it. I'm not letting my guys take a dirt nap so that the rookies can survive. Fuck a whole bunch of that. I want the hunter so we can get rid of those LRMs. As a matter of fact, give me training wheels so that you've actually got a decent chance to hit.
Got it.
And you missed. With a 60% chance to hit, you still missed.
Let me in. Let me in.
Let me see.
What's up, boss?
Well, clearly the game has decided that the rules don't apply, at least not as per how they normally have, so, yeah, that's just great.
Firing.
So we're gonna have some vehicle-on-vehicle combat.
Alright.
And I see you no carrying. Hydration incoming. Now, let me see. Crappy.
Reporting.
You only got one small laser. Literally one small laser left. Everything else is gone.
Negative damage.
Well,
I'm going to need a medic.
I mean, we already lost the damn mortars.
I'm taking it hard out here, Commander.
I think we might have to get Arrakis out of here.
Confirmed.
Let me see. What do we got? It's not a bad chance to hit, but I'd rather shoot at the pack rat. Just because we get more shots, and I guess we might as well go with precision strike to make sure we actually hit.
Here we go.
Still no punch through though. Let me see. Who's up next?
Yes, Commander.
Hey, guess what? It's time for you to get your ass in here and do something, because I'm over here trying to protect you, and my guys are about to die. So, if anybody's gonna fucking die, it's gonna be you.
Oh, hell yes. Got it, Commander. That shot hit internal.
I know, buddy.
Standing by.
I'm working on it. Alright. Give me a kick.
Order acknowledged. Engaging.
There we go. Now hit him with the laser. Good job.
We're getting our asses handed to us.
I'm unhappy about that. I don't know if Crappy is actually dead.
Confirmed.
Because for some stupid reason, I guess, so as best I can tell, so when battle armor is in a transport, they're not supposed to take damage. However, apparently, somehow, because of, I guess it's because of the way that mortars work, the mortars somehow damage the battle armor inside the APC. I assume that's a bug. I assume that's not functioning as intended. Because the whole point of putting battle armor in the APC is so that they don't take damage. No, the APC didn't take internal. It hasn't been breached, so... Again, I assume that's a bug. That is not functioning as intended.
You got it. Locking off with all weapons systems.
We can at least get this donkey off the
Show 'em what
field.
you got.
Is it because I remounted? I mean, again, that was the whole point. Putting you in the APC was supposed to protect you from the damage. Well, that didn't sound good. And I think that might have been it for Arrakis.
Standing by.
Are you now seeing the disadvantage to the Irby Derby? Hopefully, you're beginning to see why.
On the move. Full speed.
Let me see. I mean, the Hetzer's gonna kind of not be great, so I'm just gonna...
Targeting for
We'll shoot at the lighter vehicle and hopefully do some actual damage.
Target's taking a critical hit.
This could have happened to any light. No, it absolutely could have. But it's significantly more likely to happen to a Lance of Urban Mechs. It's not that it can't happen to other light mechs, it's just that it's much more likely to happen to urban mechs.
Location confirmed.
Let's see. I don't think you're gonna get that shot, but what do we got? I mean, I'll take the chance so that just on the off chance that you do hit, which, spoiler alert, you're not going to. But just in case you do, it should hopefully do more damage.
Target acquired.
Okay,
let's get
I
this
stand
done.
corrected. "23 names on the list. I mean, we'll see who survives and who doesn't. We have 2 folks down. I don't know. I mean, Arrakis probably died. I cannot confirm for certain on Crappy, because it still shows him as having 1 health bar left. So he might still be alive. Okay, we're destroying heat sinks.
Solid connection on that
We're
one.
sandpapering armor down to the single digits, but we're not actually getting any kills.
I'm here.
Okay, I want you to... I mean, fuck it. Punch the Hetzer?
Copy that.
I mean, it's a Hetzer. It's... Like, that Hetzer is probably gonna outlast everything else on the battlefield.
Internals. We lost one of ours.
Yeah, I don't care. Fuck that guy.
Orders? Copy that.
Let's see. Yeah.
I'm on him.
Okay, there goes the hunter.
It's go time! Enemy eliminated.
Now we just gotta worry about the Hetzer. And unfortunately, as we all know, Hetzer's indeed gonna Hetz, so we're gonna have to be careful.
Yep. I got you.
Let's see. I mean, I'll take a couple of shots down range. Oh, never mind. If I can take a 55% chance on the Hetzer, I'm gonna do it. Oh, and we hit with both. Unfortunately, again, the Hetzer is extremely tanky.
Took a hard hit there.
So it's gonna take a lot of firepower to bring that thing down. And I'd just as soon go attack something else, to be honest with you.
Roger that.
Like these light mortar turrets, to get them off the field.
Damn it.
If for no other reason than because I am so sick to death of being hit by mortars. So the Locust is still on the move. Let's see, who do we got?
Yes, Commander.
We still got the Anubis? I mean, I'm actually good with... We'll just leave the Hetzer behind and go running after this Locust.
Confirmed.
Let's go harass the Locust.
Armor holding. Standing by.
Let's see, Javelin Man.
No shooting. Just running.
Okay. Okay.
Minimal damage on that hit. Confirmed.
Van, what do you got going on? So you know what? Let's do the usual jump. We're doing the bunny hop strats. Because it gives us
Engaging target.
it gives us one evasion, which is more evasion than an urban mech typically gets. So I'll take it. It's not ideal, but it's something.
Now I'm taking it good. Orders.
Alright, Cvex, I need you to move, but we're not gonna sprint you because I don't want you falling over.
Move order received.
And let's see. I mean, honestly, you got roughly the same chances to hit on everything. So let's aim at this mortar. Well, now, because we could go internal on this sniper turret and completely take it out. So I'll take my chances.
Firing.
Nice. Mortars can't crit?
Target
I don't
down.
think so. But, so I don't think the AoE can crit. But I think if you get a direct hit with the mortar shells, it can crit. I'm not 100% sure, though.
Orders. On it.
Alright, let's go ahead. We'll take the shot with the medium
Engaging
lasers.
target.
Do a little bit of damage at least.
Let's hit him hard.
The Locust still continues to just run around in circles, being a nuisance, as Locusts tend to do.
I'm receiving you.
Let's see. You can sprint.
Affirmative.
And actually, you're in a position to be able to fire that. So let me throw on training wheels. 54%? Yeah, I'll take the shot.
Affirmative.
Damn. I was hoping for an armor breach on that one, but I guess we'll go with... I'll take what we can get.
Internal structure damage.
Yep, that'll happen. That is a thing. It's Cold War, dipshit.
Waiting for orders.
People are gonna shoot at you. And believe it or not, when you don't have somebody out there in the field taking all the hits for you, sometimes you're gonna get hit. What armament does a Hermes 2 have? I'm painting one right now. I don't know. That's a good question.
Yep.
Let me give we're gonna bunny hop
Lift
strat
off.
and unload the full MRM volley. Okay, panic level critical, but we still haven't breached the armor. Because again, the Hetzer is just the most durable weapons platform in Battletech.
Ten-4.
Oh shit. I jumped into fire. That probably wasn't smart. Let me see. I mean, considering this dude just sniped us from downtown,
I got you.
can I please get an armor breach? Brother, can I please get an armor breach?
Ready for orders. Locking on.
It's go time.
The Hermes has 1 AC5, 1 medium laser, and 1 flamer. Leia.
Commander.
The more you know. Actually, you know what? Let's throw on beginner's luck, just in case we get some hits.
Firing all weapons.
Maybe get some lucky crits on that. Or not. That also works. I refuse to believe that water can be set on fire. I call bullshit.
Damage is light.
I call bullshit.
Standing by.
I want to attack you, kick you from the side.
Roger.
Get wrecked, nerd. There goes your evasion. Again, I refuse to believe that water can be set on fire. Get the fuck out of here with that shit.
Orders. Engaging jump jet. Copy that.
There's the armor breach, boys. There it is. No. Get the fuck out of here. We're not done yet. We're not done yet.
Confirmed. I got you.
I probably lost 1 pilot and might even possibly have lost 2. We're not done yet.
Here we go.
We're not done until everything with Davian markings is dead or dying.
Receiving you. On my way. Affirmative.
Oh, hell yes. It's on now.
Okay, stop it. Stop it.
Yep.
There we go. That's what I want. Only 6.5% chance to hit that shot. You know what? I don't even fucking care. Take the shot. Take the shot.
Affirmative.
My man's hit on a 6.5% chance.
I'm ready. Confirmed.
Let's see. Training wheels, why not? Hit him with everything you got.
Acknowledge.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Turret destroyed.
Okay. Vin,
Orders?
yeah, as I say, I don't think you're gonna get anywhere that you can do anything, but I'll continue to
10-4.
waddle you in the right direction.
I'm receiving you.
I want you to kick this man's, and then I want you to shoot this man's.
Affirmative. Ugh! Come on, people. Let's make it happen. Reporting critical hit.
Very nice. Very nice. Take a dirt nap, loser. Pilot is injured. Let's see what he's gonna do.
Commander.
I guess it doesn't matter what he's gonna do, because I'm gonna get up right on top of him. And I'm gonna give him the business. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna give him the business in the head if I can.
Acknowledged.
Suck it, nerd.
Reporting critical hit.
I'm gonna do it again. Give me the chance, I'm gonna do it again. Okay, apparently he panic ejected. Chet? I am him. I have been him. I will continue to be him.
Yes, Commander. Moving at full throttle.
Correct. You must have forgotten who the fuck I am.
Waiting for orders. Lifting off.
Does that not count as being in the zone for capture purposes?
Moving to full throttle. Confirmed. Venting heat.
Okay, I was about to say.
Mission successful.
Alright. Let's see how bad this is gonna be, chat. Again, we probably lost Arrakis. We might have also lost Crappy. To Crappy's point, if he did die, it's his own damn fault for throwing up all those flags before the mission. Let's see. Collateral damage bonuses. Okay. Chat. I want you to understand something for a second. We were only supposed to get, like, 22,000 C-bills for this mission. We got a bonus for destroying the extra lance. We got an additional almost 340k for not damaging any of the... because we basically didn't touch any of the buildings. So, not only did we get the full salvage picks that I took, we also almost got the full payday as a result. So, Now, the only trick is to see who we lost. Hopefully nobody, but we will see. Okay. Guano, I don't give a fuck about. Get the fuck out of here, Guano. Dicks. Well, there you have it, chat. Arrakis is our first KIA of the campaign. Crappy survived, but he's gonna be laid up in medbay for almost 2 months. So, pour one out in chat for Arrakis. The first name to go up on the wall. That is the danger of the Irby Derby. And again, kind of to point out what I was talking about. 1100 armor on this APC. Like, this is heavy mech levels of armor on this APC. This is why I like this APC early in the campaign, because it is tanky as fuck. But, yeah. Unfortunately, Arrakis bit the dust. You hate to see that shit. Especially on that mission. That's the part that makes it worse. But he died doing what he loved. Sending hate downrange. Now to determine what we actually want. Now we only get 3 picks that are guaranteed. The rest is going to be random picks. Now, we could potentially get a mech out of this. Because the Owens is fully salvageable. So if I take 3 parts on the Owens, and we get that 4th part in the random picks, we get a mech out of the deal. I'm going to be honest with you, chat. We just had an urban mech basically get destroyed. We're gonna need a wreck to replace it. And I don't particularly like the Owens. But we're gonna need another mech. So I'm gonna take the Owens. And it really hurts me to have to take the Owens because if you look, we got large lasers. We got LBX2s. We got more mortars. We're going to need mortars because we just lost the ones that we had on the boom tube. We got Artemis fire control. We got Beagle probes. We got engine cores. Like, there's a lot of good stuff here that I'm having to leave on the table because we got to try to get this Owens. Nighthawk parts is only 3, so we wouldn't even be able to build the mech even if we got it. Alright, chat. Now's the time. RNGesus or whatever deity you pray to, now's the time to pray that we get this last Owens part. Because if not, we're going to be down a mech. And we did not get the Owens part. Wonderful. So we don't even get a mech out of the deal. On the plus side, we did get a couple engine cores that we can either use to refit some mechs, or I could just sell them for a little bit of money. We got a tag. That's not the worst thing in the world. We can throw this in a scout mech to help our people hit better. A large laser's a good pickup early in the campaign. I mean, it's not great, but it's not the worst.